Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Gardeners. So I was about to make a video and it started to rain really heavily. It was unexpected. It was all sunny in the afternoon and then it just started to rain. But anyways, this is a good thing because I usually tend to moisten the pots before I make a hole into it. Because someone had asked me that when they tend to make a hole in these small clay pots or the coolers, they tend to break. So always moisten them a little bit, let there be a little bit of water in it, and then you can take your scissor, anything that is a bit sharp, and just make a hole into it like this. When the unglazed clay pot is moist, it's quite easy to make a hole into it. As you can see, there we go, you can see that we have already made the hole. So I will just take the scissor out. There we go, you can see this is the drain hole. So I'm going to do this for all of these pots. Very simple to make the drain hole, especially when they are moist, as I said. So this is the last one. There we go. So all of these have drain holes now, so it's time to fill in some soil mix. So now that our pots are ready with the drain holes, I'll give it a few minutes for it to dry down. It doesn't matter because these are unglazed clay pots. Even if they are wet, it's absolutely fine. They are not going to do anything to the plant that is going to be planted in it. Now for these, I think there are around 8 pots. Yeah, there are 8 pots and I have 8 succulents over here. All of them are very small. This one is Crassula baby necklace, a small cutting. This is Echeveria luella. These are all basically leaf propagations. Once they were leaf propagations, so now I'm going to be putting them in individual pots. So this is Echeveria luella. This is Graptopetalum Marianne variegated. We have Graptopetalum magdoglii. There are 2 of them. I'll put them in the same pot. Then I have Seduveria malin. I'm going to put this one as well. And a small little Seduveria letizia. All of these are going to be in individual pots. And then I have Echeveria minima. And the last one, my favorite, which is Graptoveria olivia. Absolutely beautiful, very well stressed. It starts getting freckles when it gets stressed and it becomes even more orange in color. Ideally they are green. If you don't give them a good amount of light, they can turn green in color, but when you offer them a good amount of light, they tend to get a good stress on them. So all of these succulents will be potted in these pots. So I'm going to do it right now. I will first fill these with my soil mix, which is a mix of 80% aquarium sand and 20% of filtered garden soil. So I'll just get back to you. So all of them have been filled up with the soil mix, and now it's time to pot our pups. The first one to go is my Graptoveria olivia. We'll just push the roots in and cover it up. Graptoveria olivia. Then we have our Echeveria minima. Push that into the soil. Beautiful Echeveria minima. This is one of my favorite succulent when it comes to Echeverias. They look absolutely beautiful. Then I have my Seduveria malin, which is again a very gorgeous, beautiful succulent. Luella, Echeveria luella. Baby necklace. It's a little bit stretched in the center, but I think it will do quite well as and when it starts to grow. Now remember guys, all of these are very tiny. They are going to take a very long time to grow. Then I have my Seduveria letizia, which is again very tiny, perfect for this pot. I have the variegated Graptopetalum Marianne. Put it into the soil. There we go. Very beautiful. And the last one, which I think there are two of them, so I will try and manage to put all of them together. These are the runners. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the runners as it is. I'm not going to do anything to the runners. Let them grow. So I think these are fitting really well in this. So these are my Graptopetalum mugdoglii. So all of them have been planted. They look absolutely beautiful. Watering will not be conducted now. It's going to be done after probably let's say 4 days, maybe 5 days, because they are very well hydrated. I love the colors on them. They look absolutely beautiful. It's going to take a very long time for them to reach to a medium size. Until then, they are going to be sitting in these small cups. It's not much of an issue. As I said, succulents tend to grow very slow. This is going to house them for maybe another year or maybe 2 years. Probably the baby necklace might grow a little bit fast and the mugdoglii might grow a little bit fast, but others are going to take their own sweet time. So maybe for another year or year and a half or maybe even 2 years, this is going to be their permanent place. They are exposed to morning direct sunlight until 10 a.m. Not a full 5 to 6 hours light, but even with that 3 to 4 hours of morning direct sunlight, you can see how beautifully they are colored. So these will be kept aside and I will keep monitoring them. So let's see. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.